What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And according to sources from Germany, they are claiming that Liverpool will reportedly open talks with Wolfsburg for the signing of centre-back Micky van der Ven, who is a centre-back from Wolfsburg. He's only 21 years old and he's a very big talent, and he would be available for a pretty cheap price, which we will talk about. And also we will give you guys a detailed scout report of what he's like, what are his strengths and weaknesses. But of course our new sporting director Jörg Schmatke is coming from Wolfsburg, so he knows the player pretty well. And according to newspapers, Liverpool will begin negotiations in the coming days over the Dutch defender, who this season has been one of the breakout names in Europe because he became basically an ever-present in Wolfsburg starting 11. And Wolfsburg had a good season, messed up by their last day defeat, a choke basically, because at home they were playing Hertha Berlin, who were already relegated, and they were 1-0 up and they lost to Hertha Berlin. And they missed out on Europe because of that. Had they won their game, they would have qualified for the Europa League, I think, or the Conference League. And some football talent scouts are saying that Van der Ven is a tremendous talent, and he is naturally now wanted by many top clubs across Europe. Liverpool are no exception, because Liverpool want to replace either Joe Gomez or Joao Matip. Sorry, he's 22 years old, and according to some news outlets, his asking price is only 26 million, which is an absolute bargain for a very big, talented centre-back. It could be a cost-effective option for Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp looks to freshen his centre-back options for next season, and Van der Ven has shown he has the talent to perform at the highest level with Wolfsburg, and really Liverpool now ready to open talks in the coming weeks. The centre-back could be keen on a move to Liverpool, and he's a Liverpool fan as well. He said before that his dream is to play for Liverpool one day. Liverpool is huge in the Netherlands. There are a lot of Liverpool fans in the Netherlands, and Micky van der Ven was growing up as a Liverpool fan. He is a giant, 193 centimeters tall, which is like 6'3" or 6'4" inches tall. He's a left-footed, so he could play as a left back and as a centre back as well. He has a contract until 2027, but because his market value is only like 18-20 million pounds, he could be available for like 24, 25, 26 million pounds. And he played 36 games in all competitions for Wolfsburg. He pretty much only missed one Bundesliga game, and every other Bundesliga game he has played. And credit to the scouts of Wolfsburg, they signed Micky van der Ven 2 summers ago from FC Volendam for just 3.5 million euros, which was an absolute bargain. And he already had 2 seasons of Bundesliga experience for Wolfsburg. Of course, last season he didn't play a lot, but this season that just finished, as I said, he played 36 games, scored 1 goal, 2 assists. But for a centre-back, of course, goal scoring is not his main important attribute. And even though he's a very tall, very strong centre-back, his acceleration and top speed are nothing short of exceptional for a player in his position and with his frame. He clocked 35.8 kilometers per hour top speed, and that is the top speed of any centre-back in the Bundesliga, which is really awesome. But of course, if you only are tall, that's not enough. You have to have good timing, positioning and technique in your heading, and Micky van der Ven has all of that in abundance, and he's able to compete with strong opposition forwards and use the full extent of his physical presence in aerial duels. And of course, if you enjoy these videos and if you want to see more daily updates on Liverpool's transfer stories, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here. And in possession, Micky van der Ven does not really seek one-on-one duels, but when he has space in attack, he drives forward. He is capable of carrying possession forward with a lot of speed. The combination of his strong physical frame, long strides and elite pace make Van der Ven an incredibly hard player to dispossess when he gets into full stride and he has open space to exploit. So we could expect runs like Joao Matip does when he gets the ball in his own half and goes forward. And Van de Ven is also very intelligent at shot blocking. He rarely fully commits himself. He reduces the chances of deflecting the ball into more dangerous areas or cutting down the vision of his goalkeeper. Micky van de Ven's key strength is his ability to delay opposition attacks with expert defensive angles, natural recovery speed, and smart, well-timed tackling. On numerous occasions, Van de Ven has displayed an elite ability to disrupt opposition counterattacks by cutting down passing lanes and ushering the ball carrier into zones where he can isolate and subsequently win a straight one-on-one duel. This is already an elite skill for a player as young and with as little high-level experience as Van de Ven. Maybe one of his weaknesses is his progressive passing. He plays very simple, low-risk game, often looking for a short horizontal pass to his centre-back partner. But with Virgil van Dijk having an incredibly good long-range passing and Konate as well, that's not a big problem. And also, he's only 22 years old, so he can improve in this area, definitely. Another one of his weakness is maybe his outstretched tackling high-risk duels, because he likes to commit early to these tackles, and maybe that would lead to unnecessary free kicks or penalties against intelligent forwards or fast wingers as well. But of course, he still has a lot of time to improve. Centre-backs usually peak at 26, 27, 28 years old. Micky van de Ven is still very early in his career and his footballing development as well. And of course, if Micky van de Ven is signed by Liverpool, he would be only third or fourth choice, so he would have time and he would have a lot of opportunities to learn from the very best like Virgil van Dijk and Konate. And with his pace and intelligent defensive position, there is no reason why Van de Ven shouldn't be capable of providing a more active defensive presence. But at the moment, either his willingness to do so or his timing are not up to the requisite standard. He's exceptional at slowing down and delaying opposition attacks, but he struggles in being a proactive defender and maybe pushing into midfield to win back possession. That's not his strengths, not amongst his strengths, but particularly when operating as a fullback, this weakness is apparent. Van de Ven's natural intuition is to defend narrow and is not always on the front foot to push out at the right moment to block a cross or cut down an initial passing lane, but he can definitely improve. And he's one of many impressive centre-backs in the Bundesliga. His physical profile is world-class, his maturity in key defensive moments is outstanding, and the level he's at with less than 1.5 season of top-flight experience bodes well for his future potential and development trajectory. And both his weaknesses and strengths can be improved and can be, trained up, and there is no reason why Micky van de Ven wouldn't be one of the top centre-backs in the future. Some people are calling him the Alaba regen because he's similarly to Alaba, he can play centre-back and left-back as well. And I mean, compared to Joško Gvardiol, who is valued at 110 million euros, that's 95 million pounds. I mean, if Micky van de Ven is expected to cost around 30 to 40 million euros, which is 25 to 35 million pounds. I mean, that would be an absolute bargain compared to Gvardiol. Gvardiol his stock is very, very high. He's already, played in World Cups. He's an established Champions League defender, and I'm not sure he's like twice or three times as good a player as Micky van de Ven. Yes, Gvardiol is ahead of his development more than Micky van de Ven, but Liverpool, if they want to sign three midfielders plus a centre-back plus a full-back, we just can't afford to spend like 100 million pounds on one player. That's just a fact. And with Liverpool conceding 47 goals this season, I think we badly need defensive reinforcements as well. And Micky van de Ven was asked in January what is the best league in the world, and he said the Premier League. Many of the best players play in the Premier League. I can well imagine playing in the Premier League at some point, he said. And he made a trip recently to Anfield, and during the chat with Wolfsburger Allgemeine Aller Zeitung, which is a local newspaper in Wolfsburg, he said that he had goosebumps when he heard the You Will Never Walk Alone song at Anfield. I once went to Liverpool Stadium with my dad. That was over Christmas on Boxing Day, Liverpool against Arsenal. That was madness. Then when You Will Never Walk Alone comes on, that's a goosebump moment. That was very cool. It's a dream to play there. So Micky van der Ven is dreaming about playing at Liverpool. I mean, he took a picture, I think, with his dad, who was wearing a Liverpool hat, and Micky van der Ven was also wearing a Liverpool scarf. So that's brilliant that he has gone to Anfield and he loved the atmosphere. So I would love to see Micky van der Ven join Liverpool for like 35 million pounds. I think he would be good value for money, and he's exactly the kind of young, very tall, very physical, very fast centre back that we need. But let me know, what do you think? I would love to hear it in the comments below. And also, what do you think about the Republic of Ireland manager Kenny admitting that he expects Kelleher to transfer away from Liverpool this summer? Caoimhin is a very talented goalkeeper, Kenny said. It looks like he will be on the move this summer, and he can only benefit from that. He needs to play games. He has been starved of games this season. It's been a problem for him. It's hard to leave Liverpool. It's such an iconic club. But he's not so young now. He's 24 years old. He needs to play. He knows that. He knew that earlier this season. I think he has been in dialogue with Liverpool about that for a long time. It's most likely it will happen, you would think, in the summer. I would fully expect him to move. He's at the stage where he's behind one of the best goalkeepers in the world. You can't improve by not playing. He knows that. He has known that for a while. I think he's ready to go and play regularly because he needs to. The previous season was a great success for him, winning the League Cup, playing in the competitions, winning the FA Cup. They were knocked out early this year, and there was not so much football for him. And if Liverpool can get 20, 25, 30 million pounds for Kelleher, that would be a good piece of business. And maybe the fact that we signed Adrian on another 1-year contract indicates that we are willing to let Kelleher go if a good bid comes in for him. But Jurgen Klopp also said that we don't really want to sell Kelleher because he's a world-class number 2 goalkeeper. But I can understand the point of view that he needs to play. I don't think he can wait for Alisson to retire, because Alisson can still play for a good 5, 6, 7 years, and Kelleher being a number 2 for that long, it just would hinder his development. Kelleher can become world class at a mid-table club like Brighton or Aston Villa. Aston Villa maybe not a good example, but Brighton, definitely they have the goalkeeper slot very open there. If he could go there and play European football as well and become number 1 at Brighton, that would be a fantastic transfer for him. And there is a good example of what Chelsea did with Courtois. They sent him to Atletico Madrid on a 2-year loan. He became a world-class goalkeeper, and then he came back to Chelsea, and he was a number 1 goalkeeper there. And then of course they sold him, but I think that would be a sensible option. Loan out Kelleher for 1 or 2 years to a decent club playing European football where he can get plenty of experience, plenty of playing time. But yeah, let me know. That's just my opinion. What is yours? Let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later, guys. Goodbye.